Hi, this is Tony with StuffSeniorsNeed.com, and I'm coming to you today to give you some idea of the types of features that you should be looking for in cell phones for seniors. Obviously, if someone is in their 70s and their 80s, they're not necessarily looking for the latest iPhone. And there are a lot of great tools and simple resources that are available to them. So I just wanted to hit on some of those today. And like I said, I'm not going to be talking about GPS. I'm not going to be talking about internet access. I'm not going to be talking about unlimited texting or the best apps. What I am going to be talking about is a phone that works well with people who have arthritis, dementia, hearing issues, vision issues, things like that. So first of all, let's talk about some of the senior-friendly features you should be looking for. First is a large keypad. Not only large, but a lot of times the numbers are backlit so that it helps people who have difficulty seeing. You should look for a large separation between the numbers if possible. Okay, this helps to prevent the possibility of misdialing. Also, a lot of phones today, when you hit a button, if you hit the number 1, the number 2, for example, it will say the number that you're actually pushing then. This way, for those with vision issues, they can actually hear an audio output of what they're inputting. So that is something that really will help someone with hearing issues. Also, look for phones that have, are larger in general. As my father would put it, a brick with an antenna. And this just helps people who have arthritis. They're designed ergonomically so it's really easy for them to handle. Also, a lot of phones these days are coming out with 911 emergency buttons. It will typically be on the back, and you just push this button and you're immediately connected to emergency services. And it's a lot easier, especially if you're panicked because of a pressure situation or you have a medical issue, than trying to dial 911. In addition, the audio output should be extremely loud. You should be able to turn it up a lot louder than on a normal cell phone. And once again, this is to aid people with hearing issues. The text on the screen, okay, the font size, the fonts will definitely be bigger than you're going to take a look at with a typical iPhone or an Android type phone. So look for large lettering. Also, the navigation should be very simple, okay? A lot of phones these days just have a yes or a no button in terms of the navigation. Look for that. And also make sure that the phone is hearing aid compatible. Most of them are, but you just want to make sure. Now I'm going to talk to you about a few of the phones that you can make the decision to purchase. The first is GreatCall and their line of Jitterbug phones. And this is a phone that was specifically designed for seniors. Okay, it doesn't have any bells and whistles. It is that brick with an antenna, large separated buttons, backlit, very large font on the screen. It also, from GreatCall, they have a couple of optional features that are absolutely terrific. The first is Jitterbug Live Nurse, and this enables you to call and get medical advice 24 hours a day. The other optional feature is the 5-star urgent response system, and this is designed to make it easier to get help in emergency situations. So if you are considering a cell phone for seniors, this is one of your first candidates. It's one of the pricier options, okay, but it is definitely worth it. A little bit more on the economy side would be something from Consumer Cellular, and their entire marketing strategy is geared towards the baby boomer and the senior market. Their phones, even though they do have a few Android type devices, the phones are generally simpler with very user-friendly features. They also have some of the cheapest cell phone plans in the industry, starting as little as $5. So you can't beat that. The one I have pictured here, this is a Doro cell phone. They are actually one of the distributors of that. And once again, you can see the separation in the numbers, how it's a very simple, clean design. And then Just 5. Just 5 is also another cell phone that you can consider. It also has a built-in flashlight and FM radio. You can see how big the buttons are, and you can also see how the large font as well. So there obviously are, I could go on and on with these, but I just wanted to give you a couple of ideas of the types of phones out there, but then also the types of services that you should be looking for and the features you should be looking for in a phone that is specifically designed for seniors. So I certainly hope this helps. This is Tony with StuffSeniorsNeed.com, and I will see you next time. Take care.